What made you like want to leave Ingalls?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes, I am a tiger all around. Raising two sons as a single parent was I love my husband, but because of the distance we've had that year, I was like, you know what, God, you got to get me out of here. I got to go. The only regret that I have as of this day, I wished I would have.
Who's your favorite? Filming by myself is always scary because I never know how I look until like I see it. Even though like I got pre-check. Okay, whatever. You don't care. Welcome to my podcast, or welcome back to my podcast. This episode is coming out on Valentine's Day, February 14th, 2026. And the guest that we have on this episode is my mom and my grandmother. I decided to combine their episodes into one video because they both mean so much to me, and I think it's a small Valentine's Day gift that I can give to them and share with you guys on social media. And I shot my mom's episode. Well, first off, my mom's episode was the first episode that I ever filmed of Sit Downs with Markel. And it was in our living room. It was my first time ever, like, with all this new equipment, trying to, like, start this podcast. And to see the evolution of where I started and where I ended up with my grandmother. My grandmother was the last episode I've ever filmed before coming to Italy. And you can even just see, like, in the way that the camera angles are set up and also, like, the quality of the video that I improved so much from the first time I ever shot the first episode. However, needless to say, both came out great. And both episodes are more for me to have when I turn 40 or 50 or 60 to watch back when they are gone. God forbid they go anytime soon. However, you know, life be life and things happen. However, I know that I can rewatch these episodes and feel something. I am very grateful that they decided to sit down with me, and I'm excited to let you guys hear the conversations that we had. Me personally, I wouldn't even be here sitting in Italy right now without either one of them. Like, to know me is to know parts of them. And my mom, my grandmother, and my brother are the three most closest people to me in this world. So I'm just excited. I don't know, to share this episode, especially on Valentine's Day, which is a day to show love and show, you know, those that you care about the most, how much you do love them, I guess, on this special day. I'm very happy to share these two conversations with you guys. Each conversation is about 30 minutes apiece. Me and my grandmother shot longer than my mom. However, I want to keep the second half of that interview strictly on Patreon, where people that, you know, do pay behind a paywall get some exclusiveness of the podcast. And I'm choosing to do that because me and my grandmother do get more emotional towards the end. And I mean, if I can keep that closer to me as much as I can, I'm going to do that. I know you both are watching right now, so I love you. And I don't know, I was just so glad to be able to be so vulnerable with them at a weird place in my life, like adjusting to me about to be away for a couple months, 5,000 miles away. And I don't know, they were just so gracious. And yeah, so enough of me rambling. I love them. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you out there who, you know, need some love today. I mean, I feel like everyone needs love, so therefore everyone deserves a happy Valentine's Day. And this is me telling you happy Valentine's Day. And let's get into the first half of Sit Downs with Markel Valentine's Day edition with Michele Williams. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. Say, we're great. We're great, brother.
I don't know. I guess I can say the intentions for what I want to do is go to small businesses, ask the owners like how they got to where they are, promote them. But while promoting them, I'm learning like other editing techniques, how to communicate, I don't know. I'm being very vulnerable right now. I don't know.
You
I'm
who?
being very vulnerable right now.
No need. You got this.
Yeah.
I think you got this. You got it. He got it, don't he, mommy?
A lot of the first questions I have, like for everybody that I've already prepared questions for, are like, why did you say yes to sitting down? Because I want to be very intentional of like what I'm doing. So why did you sit down?
So the reason I sat down was because it gave me an opportunity to give you some experience in practicing in what you want to do. And also, I can speak on my ministry, Miss Grace in Power, something I started a few weeks back, that led me to want to just be uplifting and inspiring and be a testimony to somebody to let them know that even in their darkest moment, there's always light at the end of the tunnel, and that no matter how long we think we're waiting on God, He shows up on time.
Okay. So how did he show up for you? Like, what made you actually like want to, I guess, start your ministry? Or
So
I don't know, because I
did a
sometimes think you
3-day
be playing.
So I did a 3-day spiritual fast, and during that time, me and God, the Spirit was led for me to start Miss Grace in Power, and here I am today, Miss Grace in Power. I have my daughter here. This is Milani. Miss Milani, say hey to the camera. Hey. So Milani is her name. If you do the research, her name is Heavenly Flower, and I was very particular about naming her. Of course, you know, it was like we needed to get. Her name needed to start with an M.
Yes.
So when I went to searching, I wanted to get her name out the Bible. But one night I was just laying in bed about 10 o'clock, and Melania come to me. And so I said, I looked it up, and that's what the origin was Heavenly Flower.
So she is a heavenly flower.
Yes, she is sent. She is so sweet.
When she's not pissing in your car or on the floor or in my bed.
Well, she's 9 weeks old. We got to give her some
grace.
Some grace. Room for error, trial and error. You know, we've been down this road before. Rest in peace to her sister, Fendi. Yeah. So we'll get her trained once we take it to the dog academy, puppy academy here in the next few weeks, and then she'll be everything we're looking for in a little dog for a home. Hi, Mommy.
All right, so for the people listening or who are watching this, who is Michele Williams? Who is my mom? Like, if you had to like describe yourself to like 1,000 or 25 people, what would you say?
I would start off by saying that I'm a Leo by zodiac. I'm a child of God, spiritual. I'm real big on family, even though our family is small. I'm real big on family. I would say that who I am, I'm a strong, determined, loyal, sometimes unreadable.
By your facial expressions.
Well, sometimes my facial expression, I don't even have to say anything because the look that I give tells it all.
And you would end it like that.
I am her. I am her. She is me.
Why do you keep looking at the camera?
Because
You talking to them.
I'm talking to the people. I want them to feel this.
I guess my next question would be, how was it raising me and Marcus?
Raising two sons as a single parent was a task. I'm not going to say that it wasn't hard, but with God, with family, with other people, other friends and family, it takes a village to raise children, and with the support and help of others, I think I did pretty good.
I think you did. What's like some memories that we have, I guess, together?
Well, we have so many memories. I would say, where do I start without crying? I would go back to Hurricane Katrina, where we lost everything. Mm-hmm. And in that moment, it was like we had nothing. Nothing. Only thing we had was the one basket of clothes that we went out of town with. Of course, I had like 3 vehicles at the time, but I only took one. So I lost the other 2. And we just had that one vehicle, that one basket of clothes, and we just had to start all over. But in that moment, it taught us how to survive. Because we had no food, we had no water, we had, limited funds, and it was very challenging.
I don't remember none of that, but I guess like that's would be something I look back on.
Yeah. Then right after Katrina, I was determined to become a homeowner, and I became a homeowner at the age of 24. Single parent, single family home, right after Katrina. After Katrina, it was a curse and a blessing, because Hurricane Katrina opened up a lot of windows and doors that were closed to a lot of people, and it was a disaster that nobody was prepared for. So it was like, how do we rebuild? How do we regain momentum and keep going without looking back?
Right.
So yeah, 24 years old, built the house.
This house we in right now.
The house we in right now, ground up. Mm-hmm. And I never forget that. Next question. Time is money and money is time.
And you
guess
got
what?
to go.
Price just went up on me. So,
I guess you could talk about that. Like, what made you want to leave? Well, I know like a lot of it, but I'm not putting this out. I don't think until like maybe, well, I guess this one, yours and grandma's, I'm not gonna put it out until like 10 years from now. But what made you like want to leave Ingalls?
Don't get me wrong. Ingalls has provided a very, very great living for us. But being somewhere a long period of time where you're not appreciated, where your value is just not, where you devalued and you're not valued, it starts to take a toll on you when you putting in your all and you get nothing in return. So, I mean, for 22 years, it's been good, but it wasn't the job. I love my job. I was good at what I did. It was the people, the management that I couldn't get with anymore, And my testimony speaks for itself. And when I made that post on Facebook, it wasn't to like down talk Ingalls or boast on my next move or nothing like that. It was simply to help somebody who's probably going through that same situation that I went through.
And just too scared to speak up or
not want to share it. So I think it really did touch a few people because I got over like 100 comments on that one posting, 100 or more. So it was in 2023. I got a end of the year score of a 2, 5 being the highest you can get. And in that moment, I felt like this ain't right. I felt belittled. I felt embarrassed. I felt betrayed. In that same year, I had just received a quarter review award from the program office that I was very excited about being on that program, holding them down, one-man show, one-man band, doing multiple jobs, and recognized outside of my organization.
Yeah.
In that moment, I decided, I had already started back school, as you know, me and Marcus, we was all supposed to finish school around the same time or at the same time, but hey, we all got our own path that we have to follow. So, not saying that we're not gonna get there, but some may get there early, some may get late.
Right.
Me, I happen to be in the middle, cause Marcus finished first, I finished second, and then here you come. You'll be finishing up next year, but anyway, long story short, I received a 2, and I was like, this ain't right. 22 years I've been here, just sitting here giving them all this time, gaining all this knowledge, training other people. They moving on, going ahead of me, getting promoted, you know.
And you just like left behind.
I'm just like
not getting what you deserve.
Parked over here. So I was like, okay. In that moment, I made up in my mind. I started school in 2019. I finished in 2025. So it took me that long because I just was taking like 1 class, 2 class, stop, 6 months, start back. And then that year, I was like, you know what, God? You got to get me out of here. I got to go. My time is. I always used to tell people, I'm here. I'm just passing through.
Yeah.
This is not my final destination. This ain't what I'm supposed to be doing. I kept saying it, but I just didn't know how it was going to play out. So, 2024, I was all about my books. I didn't have time to do anything, you know, between my dad, my mom, and school and work. I didn't have time to focus on nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
So I doubled up on my classes. It was like I would take 2, 3, 4. They were over with. Tell the lady to sign me up for some more. I got to get this degree. Then I got my associate's degree. That being my second associate's degree.
Because your first one came from?
My first one came from the Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College with the apprenticeship program through Ingalls.
Mm-hmm.
And that made me 2 degrees high. And I was like, you know what, I got to keep going. So I enrolled in the associate's to bachelor's program where you can get your associate's, but also get your bachelor's. So, yeah. Bachelor's of Science in Business Administration with the emphasis in project management. Here I am last December, sat for my PMP, and now I am...
She was too lit for that one. You was too lit for that one.
Michele R. Williams, BSBA, PMP. Yes.
I don't know what else.
I think this was a great interview.
But this was so quick.
How much time left? I know you're going to edit it.
Oh, Lordy. Oh.
You got to fix that. 7 minutes.
We have 7 minutes left. But I guess the last question would be like, where do you see like me taking this? Because like, I genuinely think genuinely think I want to figure out like how I can get, because this is cool, but this is ghetto. This is ghetto.
There's
like,
too much going on.
It's a lot going on.
There's too much going on.
But I want to go into small, not even small businesses, just businesses, or get my own studio eventually, or work out a way to have a studio in Pascagoula.
It's a lot going on.
With this, yes, but let me finish. Like,
this is a starter kit.
A starter kit, but also it's like I want to be mobile with it so I can go inside their businesses, shoot them like, you know, working, if not working, get some B-roll shots to include in the video while I'm editing, so you can not just be looking at me and you or me and them talking and you see them stuff at the same time.
So I would suggest that you do a little bit more research with your equipment. I mean, what you got here is a nice setup. It looks pretty expensive, but you're gonna need like help. Like you need assistance. Like you need another hand. And
but I don't want it. But I don't want it.
You want to be a one-man band.
Yeah.
Each one teach one. You got to bring somebody along. That's the problem.
Not that I never don't want it, but like I want me to be able to prove to myself that I could have did it by myself, but I don't need to.
I mean, you can do it by yourself, but you think about it. The time that it took you to hook all this up, if you had another hand, it probably would have half that time.
Yeah.
So I think maybe like if you can get somebody like LaCuria would be a good candidate. You know? I mean, it's strictly volunteers, nothing paid. I mean, it's helping her and helping you. Like a little mentor program.
I don't know. I just want to figure it out.
I mean, you gonna figure it out. You always do. What's the name of it gonna be?
I don't know. Right now, we just sit downs with Markel Williams. But
you just want to put a signature with your name, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Sit downs with Markel Williams.
But like each like
Melania and I are sitting down with Markel Williams.
But each title would be sit down with, and then the person's name, and then like the overall consensus in the topic of like what we talked about.
Okay.
Which would be either their business or just like who they are as a person, or like what their goals and dreams are and stuff like that. That is so cute. I hope she's in the frame. I don't know if she's in the frame. She's in this frame. This middle one. But I guess we look back on this in 10 years and be like, this is where I started.
Yeah, we will. When we sit in our new home, you'll be sitting in my new home when we watch.
Or you sitting in my new home.
Or sitting in your new home. We started from the bottom, now we here.
Yeah, I gotta show this setup though, cause go ahead, record this and then send it to me.
We started from the bottom, now we here. Got the whole team with me.
It wasn't no intro. It wasn't nothing. We just went straight to it.
Sometimes you gotta get straight to it.
This is gonna be great. I gotta get some better cameras, some better angles. A lot of stuff gotta get better. Do sideways. Do it sideways. Milani. Hey. Say roof. You don't want a roof.
Yeah, this is what we
I
started.
do wish you did a little more of these. I guess you didn't have no. You had what kind of phones you had back in the day? You didn't have no camcorders or nothing.
What?
Like, where the videos when we was like 4 years old, 5 years old? All gone.
I don't know.
I guess we can do this again once I get a better setup situation, and we can have like markers on and everything. But I know that camera finna cut off because it's blinking. I would really want to see how long this camera does, though, because I know I'm gonna have to take a break between them, because some of them will be longer than what the normal. What's up? What? Ask me a question or something. Like, we just ended it off like this. Peace out, peoples. Thank y'all for watching. 10 years from, what's today? August.
Today is August
14th, 13th. I think the 14th. The 2 iPhone setups. And the Canon vlog camera is how we doing it.
We doing it. My boy. Sit down with Markel. Yeah. Turn me a little blues on or something.
Well, you also got to pick where you want to be.
Where I want to be where?
Like, where do you want to be right now?
Where I want to be right now?
Like Paris, London, Europe, on the beach.
Oh. I like to be down in Turks and Caicos.
I'm telling you, this is going to change like while I'm saying the names of these places.
What's going to change?
This background, like where we're sitting right now, we're going to be in the beach. We're probably going to be in the house right now.
Yeah, I was outside the truck.
All right. Bye, you guys.
But
Thank you for watching.
Don't go. I got a message for the people. Yes. I'm liking this.
You are, but...
Put me down every week. This is Miss Grace and Power. Y'all will see more of me.
Right.
He would not limit me to 1 session per year.
I think I'm going to get a better vibe because this was just a test and making sure my equipment go before I go look however I'm going to look tomorrow.
Well, you finna go in there and edit it and play around with it tonight?
No, I can always edit it how I need to.
You need to see what it's doing, though, what we done.
Like the audio and everything.
Really? Sleep in the middle of the podcast. Spoil rotten. Yeah.
All right. Say what you got to say.
Don't give up. The sky's the limit. Whatever your dreams are, keep shooting for the stars. And always keep God first. Ain't that right, Mookie Moo? Say, hey, people. Hey. Say, hey. Say, it's me and my mommy and my brother. This is Miss Milani.
You've told them that.
I'll tell them again. This was my birthday present to myself.
How much was she?
43, undisclosed on public camera. Somebody's watching me.
Oh, leave a message for your mom so she can see it in 10 years.
Mom, you've been the strongest lady in my years to be here. You got a great big heart. You care for people way more than I could ever imagine doing. Oh, we have our ups and downs, but you know you're my girl. You've been through it all, girl. Just keep going. I'm very proud of you. I love you, mother. Wish our girl was here with us to be celebrating some of these moments we be having, but hey, she's here in spirit. Rest in peace, Keela.
Yes, we love Keela.
Keela, you're a miss dearly, daily. Yes. But to my mom, you have molded me to be the queen I am today. And I want to say thank you. Hey! Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Lord.
All right, now to your brother.
I just want to say thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Woo!
Ooh. All right, now to your brother.
To my brother, Curtis
Carter.
Carter. Curtis Carter. Curtis Carter, Curtis Carter, Curtis Carter. Curtis Carter, Curtis Carter. My little big brother.
Huge. Little huge brother.
He's the little brother, but in size, he's the big brother. I can say that over the years, you and I have grown to be better than before. And not that we haven't always been close like we are now, but that's because I don't know the reason, but I just thank God that we are where we are now. And we spend more time together, we call each other more, we, verbally show and tell each other how much we love them because we realize that tomorrow is not promised. And if I had to say anything to him, the man that he's becoming, I'm liking it. So, with that being said, it's time for my next appointment. The time now is 8:50. I have 10 minutes to get dressed and head out to my next appointment. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We have more to come. This was just like not prepared, just off the rip. So to me, that's more genuine, huh? Didn't have to read off a strip, but it is what it is. My motto is this: if she can beat me rocking, she can have my chair. Ha ha! Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm gonna go feed my baby girl because it's past her eating time. And always remember, we leaving bloody at the end.
You gotta put that a little higher if you want them to see that.
And we're gonna go.
Oh.
Oh, the mic fell. You got some cheap equipment.
All right, now that you have watched me and my mom sit and talk, the comment about the cheap equipment is crazy because I spent $300 on those mics, but okay. Let's get into the conversation with my grandmother. My grandmother is someone who is so special to me. And she gives, like my mom said, she gives back more than one normally should or whatever in their lifetime. And I just am so thankful to have her in my life because she has also instilled in me how it's important to give back to the community and how important it is to actually have a real relationship with God and not just one when you only go to him when you want something. Also build that relationship with him and go to church. And tithe, that is one thing that she also taught me. But like I said in the beginning, I split me and her conversation up into half. So like the first half I included in this episode, and then the second half will only be on Patreon. So let's get into the conversation with me and my grandmother. I love you, Marilyn Brand, and thank you so much for, always just being there for me and being the best grandmother that a guy could ask for. So roll the clips. Okay. Well, like I've told you, I feel like I wanted to start a podcast and the intentions for it to be useful for the younger generation so they can get like some tidbits and some information from like more wise people. And your episode is going to be combined with my mom's on maybe Valentine's Day, but I haven't decided when the rollout of that episode's going to be. But I'm going to try to merge the two to make like a good episode. But I think I can look back on this when I'm like 40 or 50 and be like, I captured our relationship. It's like a time capsule piece. And yes, I'm so glad you're here. And this is my grandmother, for everyone who doesn't know that this is my grandmother. But the first question that I have for you is like, why did you say yes to do my podcast?
Because you asked me to do it.
Okay. That's it.
No, because you asked me to do it and you're my grandson and I wanted to support you and all your endeavors.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm here.
You are here.
Yes, I'm
If
here.
they knew what time we were filming this, they would be like, why you got her up this late? But I thank you for saying yes. Now, who is Marilyn Brand for people that don't know you?
Okay, my name is Marilyn Brand, and I'm the parent of deceased Kilo. We call her Kilo, but her name is Delindria Williams, Curtis Carter Jr., and Michele Williams,
Mm-hmm.
uh, which is Markel Williams' mother.
Yes.
I am Markel Williams' grandmother on his mother's side.
Mm-hmm.
And I love people. I love helping people. I love my grandchildren. I support my grandchildren in all their endeavors. Um, I am a person that support uh, education for the younger generation, for the youth actually. Um, I'm an education advocate. I love people. I love helping people again, like I said. I am married to William Clarence Brand. We've been married for 22 years.
Yeah.
Yes. I live in Pascagoula. I am retired, and I have my own insurance business. The name is Brand Insurance Services. I offer services to the elderly and just people in general for whatever needs they have that I can actually help them with pertaining to insurance. Questions. I love to educate my customers to know exactly what what they are getting, and also to educate them on different questions that they have about rental insurance, life insurance, and actually health insurance also. And I think that's all you need to know about me.
You're a great woman. You're a great woman, and I'm glad to call you my grandmother.
Well, thank you. I'm glad. I'm glad, and it's a privilege to be called your grandmother. You are my grandson.
Yes. Okay, so can you share with me a defining chapter of your life that shaped your sense of purpose? Because do you feel like have you found your purpose?
I feel I have found my purpose. When I started out, I graduated from Moss Point High School in 1973. I actually was supposed to graduate in 1974, but I graduated a year earlier because I attended summer school, and I attended Jackson State University in Jackson, Mississippi.
You were just a tiger all around.
Oh yes,
Okay.
oh yes, I am a tiger all around. I I started out majoring in business administration, and I changed my major to finance. So I have a BS degree in finance. The only regret that I have as of this day, I wished I would have furthered my education. I wished I would have gotten a specialist. Uh, well, actually, my master's, then my doctorate, then my specialist.
Mm-hmm.
But for what the education I've I've actually pursued different careers. I've gotten a lot of education. I've met a lot of people. But of course, life journey, I guess, was meant for me to be uh, here in this area because if I would have if I would have gone and gotten more, furthered my education, I don't think that I would have been in this area because I would have gone to live someplace else. So I'm satisfied with my life right now. My purpose is, as for me as an individual, I want to be able to be an example for my family members. I'm a strong individual.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be. I want to be in a. I want to show and represent positive influence for my grandchildren. Would like for them to always strive to be a better person. Not to be followers, to be leaders. And if you're going to be a follower, then select a group of someone that has a positive outlook for life, not just doing things just to be doing things. Always have a plan. You got to have a plan. You have to have a plan in order to be prosperous in life. And that's how I feel. And that's my purpose. And not only that, I always put God first. I always try to understand what I'm trying to do. I'm not saying I'm not right. I'm not
A person that makes mistakes. Yeah.
I'm not a perfect person, but I'm learning. I'm learning, and I want to learn. And I want to be able to treat people the way I want to be treated. I always put myself in their position. How would I handle that if it was me? And at this point in my life, I'm happy. I really am happy. I have some challenges in my life, but I will work through those.
Yeah.
With the guidance of the Lord. I ask Him to guide me during my daily journey. And right now, as long as I have the Lord in my life and my family, they're in good health, and they're striving to do better and do something in their life. I feel good. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Okay. I love that. So, is there a piece of advice that you got when you were young that has stuck with you? Like your whole life?
Yes. And it was always honor the elderly. Always, you can listen to the advice, and you can follow the advice, but just make sure that the advice that was given to you, it will help you along your journey. So that's one thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Switching topics. Now we're talking about marriage.
Okay.
You are married to my grandfather, Clarence Brand, and like you personally know, I haven't been the best with like relationship things or the best with my relationship picks. So, my question to you is, how is being married for so long? Because right now I feel like I'm in a place of like I don't see myself being with someone for longer than 2 years. Because I feel like there's something always better, you know. But I don't know. That's just probably like my young mindset as of right now. I mean, I obviously do want to get married one day, but I don't know. So,
Well, actually, marriage can be a wonderful thing, I think. If you and that individual are communicating, working together towards a goal, and respecting each other. Once you lose that respect, your marriage is over.
yeah.
That's how I feel about it. You can love a person. I feel it's two definitions for love. You can be in love with a person, and you can love a person.
Okay.
In love with a person, I feel like you just want to be with that person. You long for that person. You just can't go without the day without talking to that person, telling that person you love them, and you just feel great about your conversation. That's what I feel about when you in love with a person. When you love someone,
You just don't treat them bad. Oh wow. I'm sorry.
you don't, well, it's not that you don't treat them bad, but you love them, but they have ways and opinions and the things they do that you don't approve of.
Mm-hmm.
But you love them, you care about them, and you care, you love them, you care about them, and you're interested in their well-being. But to be affectionate with them because something along the line they've done or treated you a way that you just don't have that affection for them anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That could be they talk to you cruel, they've stolen from you, they've lied to you, they've hurt you and mentally, and you just love them, but you're not in love with them.
Yeah.
Like long for them, want to be with them, just can't wait to see them, to have a conversation with them. And that's the difference. But the point in my life right now, as far as my marriage is concerned, is I love my husband.
Mm-hmm.
I love him. But because of the distance we've had between each other for so many years, I'm really not in love with him.
Yeah.
So that makes a difference in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's you love them or you in love with them, and it could be both.
Yeah.
But sometimes over a period of years, and so much has gone on in a relationship, a lot of people they turn to just love a person. I haven't had a good marriage. It wasn't a good marriage at all. I don't know what happened along the way that made it like that, but I can't worry about it.
Because it's already happened.
Huh?
Because it's already happened.
It
It's
has
in the
already
past.
happened. I have to make the best of it. I just pray that God knows what's best for me,
Mm-hmm.
and I keep it moving.
Yeah.
And that's all I can do at this time. If I'm not a perfect person, I probably had a part to play in it. He has a part. He had a part. He had a part to play in it.
Yeah.
So we just keep it moving.
Keep it
We
moving.
just keep it moving, and just continue to talk to each other and just keep the communication going.
Yeah. So, like, what advice would you give to like younger people about relationships, like before they even get into something that's so serious?
My advice would be to actually get to know that individual
Like on a friend level.
on a
first.
friendly level. Start out as friends. Then once you start out as friends, then you can move into that affectionate. Yeah, affectionate. Yes, you can move into affectionate. I wouldn't actually get intimate with an individual until after I've dated that individual for at least 3 months.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. But this generation is totally different.
They move quick, girl.
They move quick. And I wouldn't move in with an individual. I wouldn't let them move in. He wouldn't move in with me. We would just keep our distance until we would date until we get married.
Yeah.
I wouldn't move in with an individual. No, I would not. Because I feel like from 6 months to a year, you should actually know an individual personality,
Mm-hmm.
their ways, and just if you all are good for each other.
Yeah.
If you have selected the right person. So that would be my advice.
Okay. Take it slow. What the current
That's
pace
right.
is right now.
That's right. Take it slow.
Okay.
Very slow.
Okay. All right. On a more lighter note, what hobby or activity brings you joy now?
Well, the first one would be attending church.
Mm-hmm.
The second is I love being the coordinator for the food distribution that is held my church, the Church of the Living God, the second Wednesday of each month.
Temple 297.
297, Temple 297.
Okay.
We partnership with Feeding the Gulf Coast out of Mobile. And actually, we are an agency for MSPHI that is funded by the federal government. That funding comes from the federal government. I enjoy that. I enjoy seeing the people come through the line, just so happy and grateful for what food they receive on a monthly basis. Also, I love my volunteers, the way how they just come out and support me in my endeavor to help the community in Jackson County. My pastor, he supports me, the assistant pastor. Actually, the whole church supports me at this point. And I'm grateful for that. I love that. I'm so happy for their support. I love spending time with my grandchildren.
Who's your favorite?
I cannot, if I tell who my favorite, I might offend someone.
Well, you kind of already have.
Well, I have not said it. I might have already. I love all my grandchildren, but
I'm gonna just AI and make you say my name.
I know it, but but I'm very fond of Markel because Markel was a piece of work when he was a little boy. I can never forget at the age of 3. Actually, he was talking at the age of 2.5. But he has been such a intelligent child ever since that I can remember, especially when he started. As I can remember, speaking and walking and just doing so many different things when he was growing up. But I'll never forget that I always would tell him when he would come home after school, sometimes he would be upset. He wouldn't talk to me about the problem. And I will always tell him if someone says something to him, just reverse it back, reverse it. Reverse whatever they say to you and just say, well, if they say, hey, you don't have any money, reverse it and say, well, do you have any money? So, whenever someone says something to you, if it's negative, just try to turn it around where it would be you would have a positive comeback to them. So I'm just so grateful. I am so happy, grateful, happy that he has done so well in his education.
I'm trying. I'm doing.
Along his education journey. But I ask the Lord to just keep him in his care and just to dispatch his angels for wherever he may end up to be right there, to camp out around him, to keep him and protect him and love him and let him know that we as a family love him. So.
That was good. Okay. So I'm not the favorite grandchild, but it's still up in the air on who it is. Keep it like that. All right, next question. Well, maybe I need that. What is this thing? Okay, break. You need water or something?
Man, it's time to go to sleep.
I got like 4 more questions.
God, dog, we'll be here all night. You need to wear some black drawers too.
When I put this on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's it. That's a wrap with this episode of Sit Downs with Markel Williams, featuring Michele Williams and Marilyn Brand and Milani Williams. Thank you for watching this episode. I'm continuing to pursue a career of content creation abroad, and you can find me on all platforms at Markel Williams. And I don't know, leave a comment of what you liked, what you learned, what you didn't like. What I do know is that both of them have taught me so much and instilled in me so many great things that I will forever be grateful for. And I don't know, I just feel so indebted to them, but they make me feel so seen and so heard. Well, when they're not screaming and yelling at me. However, they do make me feel seen and so heard, and I love them so much. And I hope even if you have someone that you feel like you can trust and love on days like this, just love yourself. At the end of the day, you are your own Valentine's Day. I feel like I'm my own Valentine's Day on this day, and that's me showing up for myself and giving me the love that if I did have another person, I would give to them. So, being that I don't have one, I want to give it to myself. So, thank you for watching this episode. I hope you come back for the next one. I hope I said everything that I wanted to say. It's so hard. Well, I'm going to be honest with you guys too. It's very hard for me to shoot these intros when I edit the same day. So maybe I should switch up how I edit situation. I've edited 3 podcasts, but I shoot the intros the day of me releasing them. But it's also, if I shot them a couple days before I release them, I would probably have like a script to read off of. But I feel like it's also more genuine if I don't have a script to read off of. I don't know. These are just my inner thoughts, and I probably will take this out. But I do need to get this up because right now it's 10:45 in Italy. PM, by the way. And I wanted to go up on Thursday in America, so I need to get an edit on it. But thank you guys again for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, share, and see you next Thursday. Yeah. Bye.